Yeah, so
Another 24-hour thon.
yeah, so she said that they were going to try and do a stream longer than the CoCo Nation, and I told Curtis, and Curtis is like, "Well, we'll just stream the entire Coco Fest, and that'll give her a good challenge." And I said, "And then we'll have Ken narrate it, and I'll nominate Ken because he's not here to say no."
Oh, well, congratulations, Ken.
Oh, thanks.
So you've got to narrate all of Coco Fest. Also,
Hi, guys.
Hey, Annie. Thanks for coming back. We need to keep our Canadian content up in Frederick Law. Also, they asked if anyone was going to be running MemTest 86 Plus, because evidently that's real popular on her stream. So I said that next week's game is going to be MemTest 86 Plus, so that we can all pull out our Tandy 1000s and run. What do you think of that idea, Ken?
Oh, shoot. You got to turn that game off now.
You can play it.
Sure.
And he can play it, but we can't talk about it.
Oh, you can play it, you can talk about it. I just don't recommend discussing, one, certain aspects, and two, the reading of the instructions will not happen anytime soon unless you are going to volunteer to do it.
I could volunteer to do that. I cannot get the Discord overlaid.
Clearly, the instructions are a necessary part of the game here because I can't figure it out.
Okay, well,
Which game?
I'm trying to.
BC Bill.
Oh. Yeah. Well, we can read those in private, but
Hey, as long as we have a female reading them, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm having issues, apparently. Why is this not working tonight? All right, so I can't see anybody else playing because we have too much running on this computer, apparently. And there we go. And
So what are we playing tonight?
I don't remember, and as you can see, I'm stuck.
Oh no.
We're playing Bootskell, and we're playing Crystal Revenge. And reading.
What difficulty level on Crystal Revenge?
I have notes on that.
It's in the Discord.
Yeah, geez.
I even took a screenshot of it so that everyone.
Yeah, but you put it before the end of last week, so that's just confusing everybody.
Hits is 3.
So it's
and
3 and
waves
4.
are 4.
So it's number of crystal home hits before planet destroyed is 3, and number of waves attacking your sector is 4.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's coming straight from Sloopy's screenshot that he put in last week's stuff, so that if you're looking for things for this week's game, you have to go to last week.
Yeah, luck.
Yeah, well, the problem is I had the screenshot in my copy buffer, and I needed to do the other stuff, so I put it in there.
You could have just saved the screenshot to your computer. You know,
that would make too much sense. Also, because you don't save the game list on the OneDrive, I didn't update the list of games.
Oh, that's fine. I'll do that this week.
Yeah, because I kept updating it and got tired of it, and I was like, wait, there's a whole bunch of them not in there. I'll just leave this for Ken.
Yeah, I guess I could actually put that in the OneDrive so you can have access to it too. But
it would be kind of.
Yeah.
So
I have so little access to the OneDrive that I just keep forgetting about it. You guys just don't trust me.
That's why I put it in the part that you have access. Wouldn't be an.
Yeah.
And what do you think
of Revenge? Oh, that's got to be in there.
What do you think of the game?
Okay, so I can set this one up while we play.
What do you think of the game I selected for next week, Ken?
For this weekend, looks good.
No, not this past 2 weeks. This past week. I'm saying the one
And
that I
something
said that we're
crashed.
going to start this Saturday.
Oh, really?
Oh, that you just said? Yeah, sure. Sounds
Bear
like
with
good.
us.
Sounds like fun.
Do you remember what it was?
No,
Yeah, I
you,
said
you
that
were
we-
talking to me while I was playing a game, so I can only do one thing at a time. Come on.
I said that it's going to be Memtest 86 plus,
There you go.
and then we could pull out our Tandy 1000s.
Perfect. I haven't dusted off my Tandy 1000 for a while.
Yeah, well, mine has a bad RAM chip in it, so maybe I'll be able to figure out which one it is.
There you go.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Evening.
All right, Annie and Miss Annie, your video is showing spinning squares for me.
Yeah, I have to reboot again because we like totally crashed on every front here.
Okay,
We'll be right back.
we'll be right here.
For these messages,
Yes, pretty much.
Oh, what is
Oh, it
crashed?
blew up.
Everything looks fun.
All right,
Everything
so
crashed.
you get the official word on this. Jim, what do you think of Crystal Revenge?
It's interesting. It's I don't know, it feels a little sluggish, but it's fun.
Cool. Because I wasn't a CoCo user back in the day, I was what do I choose? And it's getting to be pretty slim for
Yeah, get some.
Slippy just wants to make sure that he's not choosing anything as bad as the ones I choose.
Curtis says that I'm really quiet compared to everyone. All
I
right.
find that hard to believe.
That's the way we like it. Then you don't echo.
Yeah, I'm trying not to echo. Is that better, Curtis?
And really, Curtis, you want to hear Sloopy?
When it says enter previous high score, it's talking about this game, right?
No, it's so that it can show you if you have a high score from playing before. It's so that you can show that high score that you're trying to beat.
So you could cheat and just put 1,000,000 and say, "Hey, I scored that."
I can put my score from Jumpin' Joey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or my pack dude score.
Next up, Adazu dill potato chips, the most popular seasoning in the Baltics. Dill, it's a big.
I mean, that's kind of a hard question to answer when you're not in composite mode.
Yeah.
Just say no.
Is this ship
Are you-
red?
Are you?
Sure, why not?
Are you in a emulator or are you on real hardware?
I'm on a Gimme X. It should have artifacts.
Okay, so you're on real hardware. I would say just say no anyway. 'Cause what's the worst that can
Yeah.
happen? It's black and white instead of
Oh.
white and black.
It's probably one of those programs that just shifts the pixels by one if you're on the wrong color set, rather than making you reboot randomly or reset. What are we doing? 3 and 4?
Yes. Yeah, I went through and played it, and I got to I played 5 games. I got to the second level on third, fourth, and fifth try. So I figured that seemed to be a good overall. And Curtis says there's a button on the Gimme X to change the artifact mode,
Oh, that's right.
but you're not showing color.
There we go.
There you go.
There it is. Eh?
Well, we're gonna try this again.
All right. Take 4.
Take 28. What are you talking about?
Oh, it may be take 28 on local, but here it's take 4.
And I just closed. Oh, what the hell? Excusez-moi with my languages.
I
I'm
was
just
offended.
having major issues tonight.
I was so offended by that language.
Were you? I'm sorry.
Are you you're on the west coast, the western side of Canada, Annie, aren't you?
No.
Oh, you're
No,
eastern.
she's east. Central Eastern.
I got I traded some Mac equipment with someone, and I told him I needed some keyboards and mice because I had several Macs that I didn't have keyboards and mice for. I traded them the Apple IIe card for them. I told them to get me 4 keyboards and mice and trade them the Apple II. I had 2 of the Apple IIe cards for the LC series and a cable, and they're like, okay, do you mind if they're French keyboard? Because he's like, I think he's outside of Quebec, but I'm not sure exactly where. And I'm like, no, that's fine. And so he got me 4 French keyboards. Speaking of which, oh god, what's his name? Oh gee, I can picture his Fabian from Cocoa Bites. Hey Fabian, how you doing? He got me the keyboards, and then I realized I can't use them.
Because you don't speak French.
No.
Little thing. I don't know why I can't see everybody's. Oh, there's a grid thingy over here. Can I click
Why
that?
can't you use them?
I can't use them because my mother said I'm not allowed to speak French.
Oh, good lord. Sorry, I got the joke. I'm just slow. And there's the thing. As soon as I share my screen, it crashes the whole dang thing.
Oh.
I haven't even hit go live again on my freaking cast. Like,
well, we're seeing your screen, so that's good.
oh, that's great, but I'm not seeing anything. Like, I'm trying to see everybody else's screen, and maybe I shouldn't do that this time.
Don't worry.
Maybe
about
I should just stop watching. Oh my god, I don't even have a button to turn it off now. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I know how to turn it off. I'll be right back. Oh, wait, no. It's frozen again.
As long as we can see your screen, it's all good.
Yeah, the problem is I'm also supposed to be simultaneously casting on my channel.
Oh,
and I can't even do that right now because I'm frozen.
You're simulcasting on your channel?
Yeah, on both my Twitch and my YouTube, or was trying to, but it kind of not doing anything.
Huh. Not telling me you're live on Twitch.
Oh, it should be going back now. It should be live now. We should be back. Think.
Let me just go straight to your.
So is there no way to recharge your laser on this game?
Oh. Yep, you're live.
I don't know.
Once you're out, you're just dead.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. What it is on the planet. You know how there's like things on the planet? If they destroy the things that are on the planet, you can't recharge. Like you see the orange things that are on the planet? You have to make sure they don't destroy those orange things because those are what recharges your laser.
Oh, okay.
And okay, I'll start the show now. So we've
been
running for what? Almost 20 minutes. So it's like those TV shows that they start the show and then after a while they do the intro. Like that.
Artistic choice.
Okay.
This was the teaser part. Now we go get into the show.
Right. Welcome to another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live, where this week we are playing another week of Bootskell from Inofuto. And we are also playing that basic classic, Crystal Revenge. Join us with our players already in progress, playing these wonderful games. Hello to the fine panel of game players. And yay, Annie's back. Yay, Ken's back. Now we don't have to use the pirate radio station in an undisclosed location of Montana to broadcast into Canada.
You have government approval?
Question is it casting to my channel?
Is it casting at all?
Yep.
Is it capturing? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're
After it's not working here, I'm not seeing anything.
And tonight, instead of simulcasting on Trina's Technobabble, which we were talking about earlier, we are actually simulcasting onto Annie's place. So please send a follow or like and subscribe if you're on YouTube to Annie's place, where she plays a lot of games on her Tandy 5000.
Yeah. 5,000, right?
Yeah, because I don't think it's a 3.
CoCo 666.
And hello to our wonderful viewers. Greetings to Retro Techie and Frank S. Hey, Frank S. And I'm not going to say hi to that other person, that Curtis guy, because he should be here playing with us, and he's not. Turn that off. Started the show.
Yeah, because Curtis thinks that, he's got to get ready for CoCo Fest.
Yeah.
Because there's some Nitrous 9 stuff he wants to get ready.
Yeah, you should be doing CoCo every day so that by the time CoCo Fest comes, it's already done.
And when that Nitrous 9 stuff happens, I'm going to be hearing all about it on the trip to Chicago.
You know, I've come to the conclusion that Curtis has this addiction called food.
Really?
Groceries.
You know we all have that addiction.
Yeah.
So he spends his time doing that kind of stuff. Getting food.
Getting food and working.
Groceries.
And having a job. Jeez.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, this guy, this person, Bill, keeps coming to my house and taking all my money. I can appreciate that. I think Bill should.
Yeah, I just never tell Bill where I live, so.
I'm ready to tell I want Bill to be introduced to Louie and Barb. You know Louie and Barb?
Can't say I do.
Louisville?
Louisville Slugger and Barbed Wire.
Like Pamela Anderson?
No. The other Barbed Wire. Barbed.
Just
wire.
the comic book then.
Barbed Wire. Not the character. So, all right. Let's see here. Bootskell. What do I do in this?
I'm out of bullets.
The what, Bootskell? It's Peggle.
Yeah, like I'm totally out of bullets. I can't fire anymore.
So walk up the blocks and push them. And kill the ghosts.
What's funny is I'm not even the one playing tonight. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out why my OBS is acting up.
Because it updated.
No, I don't click the updates.
Oh, is that why it doesn't work then?
No, because anytime you click the updates, it screws up your entire thing.
Yep. So
So you
with
made
OBS,
very careful update.
there's two things that can happen. It stops working because you didn't update, or it stops working because you did update.
I know, right?
It's one or the other.
Blaming you either way.
Either way, it's me. Yeah. Oh, what I actually think it is I installed Restream on it, and I'm having issues now. That I can stream to both my Twitch
Yeah,
and
probably.
because it worked completely fine last night. Perfect.
So straightforward and easy to stream to multiple platforms, right, Mark?
Yeah, as long as it's not
Right.
Facebook.
I agree.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, as long as it's not Facebook.
I'm thinking when I'm adding the Discord to this as well, this laptop just can't handle all of that, like capturing the video from the capture card and then trying to stream it out to two platforms and to Discord. It's just
Mhm.
Well, I definitely know my
there's
computer
like
would
nobody
be
watching
able
my
to do
video.
that.
This game looks really boring.
I'm going to throw away some retro.
You what?
Which game looks boring?
Some 6-foot
What game is this?
parallel cables.
Crystal Revenge.
Crystal Revenge. Okay.
Yay, got past stage 2.
No.
You son of a...
Biscuit?
Let me know when you die, and then I'll give this a try and tell you if I like it.
I was thinking kumquat, but that'll work.
It's no Wonder Boy, that's for sure.
No, we played Wonder Boy last night. That was cool.
Is that for the Candy 5000?
No, the Sega Master Systems? Yeah.
Oh, Sega Master System.
The whole time I had the Wonder Boy songs in my head, though.
No.
No, the Wonder Boy from Tenacious D.
Oh.
You
What am I supposed to do?
Wonder Boy.
Okay, here we go with screwing this up. No, what am I supposed to do?
You just have to shoot the things before they land into the planet. Like
Oh, wait, I'm the dot?
yeah, you're the crosshair shooting. You gotta shoot the
Oh,
things.
then how do you?
Ah.
Well, this is not fair. You can only shoot in two directions? I died, like, already. Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
You died
I
it.
totally died it, and this totally sucks.
Well, just try it again.
Who chose this game?
Try it again.
I did.
I thought it was the boat thingy.
It's better than Neutroid, supposedly.
I'll put it on a lower difficulty.
That's not hard, though.
And lower difficulty? You mean that you had it on a high one?
Yeah.
How
I
am
don't think why you're supposed to shoot them when you can only shoot one direction.
Well, you can move that crosshair all over the screen.
How?
Push down on the joystick. See how it's going down?
No, the dude was going down. It wasn't going down.
The little white thing is your crosshair. And you want to shoot the spaceship that comes across.
We should probably have a camera on this stream just to
No.
look up my face.
So you're not even close to it.
No, but when I'm up there, it doesn't work. Look, it does nothing.
You're shooting into space. You're wasting all your lasers.
Son of a.
Yeah, but I can't shoot that either.
Don't shoot until the white thing is on the spaceship.
What?
You're aiming your guns at the spaceship coming across the screen. And you gotta shoot it.
These don't make any sense.
You gotta shoot it before it hits the planet.
No, these guns don't make any sense.
They do.
No, they don't.
It played totally fine. It played totally fine for me.
Played totally fine for you.
I even tested that joystick for you.
Says the fool who owns this damn system. Okay, now what are you thinking I have to do?
Push down. See the white thing? Now shoot the ship.
Okay.
There, you got one.
Hey Ken.
Get it?
No, I
You don't get it.
So this is like freaking first-person shooter with this stupid code.
No,
Did
not
you,
really.
Well, yeah.
It's just like Missile Command.
Yeah,
Ken,
like, yeah.
Did you see last?
I don't think she's played Missile Command.
No.
Did you see last weekend's CoCo Nation?
No.
Ooh, close call.
We have other things to do on Saturdays.
I got a new joystick for my CoCo, and I highly recommend everyone get one. I think this. I turned on my.
Oh.
Fudge.
All right.
Okay, what's my score?
5.
5.
I think. Your score is 500.
Okay, take a picture of that. I
You're-
doubt I'm going to get any higher.
All right.
You guys need prizes for the shittiest player.
Okay.
500.
Hey, low level.
Yeah.
I would recommend you get one of these.
What is that?
This is a joystick that plugs directly into your CoCo.
Yeah.
It is made by a gentleman, wife, Tech Dungeon, Michael and Anna. And it's quite nice. Digital, it's not analog, digital. And
Oh, yeah.
2 buttons for CoCo 3 use.
Yeah.
Works quite well. Talking about them on the CoCo Nation this past Saturday. He will actually be at the CoCo Fest next week. But I really love these. I like them better for games that.
Is it arcade joystick parts?
Yeah, they're actual Sanwa parts inside.
Sanwa, yeah, okay.
And
Cool. Yeah, send me a link.
They work quite nicely. Here.
Yeah, but how do you hold that?
Well, you put it down, right? So you put it down and then do this. You made me die.
For all you people in the viewer land, there is the link.
We can PM
Let's, make
need a
sure
link,
we-
I guess. But
And
it doesn't look like something I can hold on to.
No, not really.
yeah, for smaller hands, it's probably a little unwieldy, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
not too bad.
It's not a small hand problem, it's an MS hand problem.
Yeah. Well, it does have rubber feet, so you put it on a on something. It's,
Yeah, you can use it like an arcade stick.
Where?
It's
I
pretty
know
solid.
we don't really have. I know,
So it's pretty decent.
kind of on like cafe tables here.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture and send it to you, Sleepy. You
Yeah,
can
I
see
have,
our little setup here.
Yeah, I have issue neuropathy, and so I sometimes have issues yeah, I quite like it. The game I'm playing doesn't use joysticks, so in the Bootskell. So
Yeah.
but the only thing that I'm not too keen on this about, which I discussed with Michael and he about fixing it, is if you look at it, the joystick's on the left and the buttons are on the right.
Yeah.
And us older game players that are used to things like this, we're used to buttons on the left and the joystick on the right.
Yeah.
Switch it backwards. So I actually rewired
Yeah.
mine so that you actually use it like this now, so that the joystick's on the
Okay.
right, which is pretty simple to do. It's
Yeah, and I
just-
guess the only issue now is the buttons are not going to be symmetrical when you flip it over.
and well, it puts
Like
it a
you're
little
gonna,
bit
your buttons are
closer.
going to be low now
Well, yeah,
instead of high.
yeah. But if
Yeah.
you're holding it like this, it actually makes it easier because it puts it closer to the bottom, so you can.
Oh
hold it
yeah.
like this,
Where your
Yeah.
thumb is.
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
which is not bad at all. But yeah, he's going to be he's going to see what options he can do, because basically there's a cable that goes from the joystick unit to the control board, and I just changed the pinning of the cable.
Yeah.
And I gave him a couple options.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just swap right with left and up with down, and away you go.
Yeah, and I recommended him just put.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they put the cable out the side and then had the buttons kind of center. Then you can flip it either way, right? And then have a little switch on the side that reverses the directions.
Actually, I like the buttons being a little offset towards down as opposed to up.
You do it, yeah.
Because it makes it easier when you're just holding it. And
Yeah.
when you're on a table,
Or-
it doesn't really make a difference.
Or you could sell left and right models.
Yeah.
Then you have to buy both.
Yeah. Yeah, because as I was telling him, as I was telling Michael, I'm going to get another one from him from when we go to CoCo Fest, because I actually traded him some stuff for that here at VCF East, and I really liked it. So I think that when I have a CoCo set up for public use, like at VCF East, VCF Midwest, or CoCo Fest, those are the joysticks that I'm going to have for people to use, because I mean, these, I mean, although we're used to using them, they are 35, 40 years old, and
they're starting. Yeah, all of mine are starting to have problems, right? And one of them, even the internals have snapped. Like they just got brittle, right?
Right. The internals are breaking, and so you want something a little bit more resilient. That's what I want to do with that. And we also talked to him about actually making an actual analog one, and he said that after CoCo Fest, he will look into it, because
I've looked. It's hard to find joysticks like that that's analog.
Yeah. There's an Apple II one that somebody did, an open source one that uses a little analog joystick you can grab from DigiKey.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a little gamepad with an analog thing. So
yeah. Have you seen the new ones from Javier?
I don't know who Javier is.
Javier Rivera. He actually is an Apple person that does a lot of stuff. He's actually, I don't know, I don't think they're released quite yet, but it's a completely new remake joystick. I'll have to get.
Is it a gamepad?
No, it's an actual joystick. It looks like the old Kraft ones with 2 buttons that are on the top.
Okay.
Because he's working on another project where there's it's called the floppy EMU. It's an emulator, floppy emulator for the Apple II and the early Macintoshes, and made a plate that goes into the old 5 1/4 inch Apple floppy.
I saw that. Yeah.
And he's about to release that to the public, which is pretty nice. Yes, Curtis, they make it for the Apple. They make a version of the digital joystick for the Apple II. Tech Dungeon only makes digital joysticks at the And when we were talking Saturday on the show, as you remember, we were talking about getting to possibly do an analog one. I also talked to Javier about making a CoCo version of his choice, because the whole thing is 3D printed also.
Yeah. Yeah, Kraft released these joysticks for many platforms, but I assume they all have different values for the pots,
I got a
right?
new high score.
Well, that's the benefit of the CoCo. The pot value doesn't matter because it's a voltage divider.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can use
So it might be easy then.
Yeah.
We want to try again.
It matters a little bit. You can use 10K pots, but you can't use 5K pots.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is like everything else.
It's a voltage divider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Any pot.
Now the Apple II ones are 150 ohm, and good luck finding those, right?
Yeah. So everything else uses like 10K and higher. So I don't think, does anything actually use what do you call it? Does anything use any system that uses analog joysticks use anything lower than 10K?
Well, there's some Arduino analog sticks that are 5K.
Yeah, well, I'm talking
but
about.
But there's also Arduino sticks that are 10K that I've used in CoCo joysticks.
Well, I'm talking about classic computers.
Yeah, the Apple II is 150 ohm.
Yeah, because the Apple II is 150 ohm. I think the PC is 100 ohm.
I think it's 300.
Or 300K ohm. These are all K ohm.
No, just 300.
No, just 300? That seems awfully low.
I think so. It's only 150 on the Apple.
And I know that the Commodore 64 uses 500K, and the Atari uses 1 mega ohm. And yes, this is Javier's website I'm putting in the chat. Yeah, he's got the floppy EMU bracket listed. Using your own case floppy EMU, just the parts that he adds that makes it look nice in the front is $94, and a complete unit with case and floppy EMU is $400. It's not a bad price considering floppy EMUs are like 120 to 100. After CoCo Fest, I'm getting one. Have you seen the new ones from Javier?
It's like my laser won't fire.
Are you out of power?
I guess.
You're getting too fast.
Oh, nice microphone.
Oh, thank you.
Ew. You've got a picture of a Sloopy.
I killed 7 of them now. I got 700 now.
700.
I got another high score.
Okay.
The microphone Blue Yeti you have? I have one of them myself.
Silver Yeti, but yeah.
Blue is the name.
Oh, it says blue. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Sorry.
It's a Blue Yeti Silver Edition. Mine's a Blue
Hey,
Yeti.
Snoopy, how'd you get my microphone?
Hey, anyone want to buy it? I don't use it. Ain't in my kneecaps.
You live too far.
That's why.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
don't
connected.
like getting anything from the U.S. because we get screwed.
The duty on everything in the U.S.
Yeah.
sucks.
You can pick it up when you
That's
come to
why you
CoCo
go down
Fest.
to CoCo Fest and you pick it up and then you take it back and you say, "No, I had that when I came down."
Mm-hmm.
It's an old microphone. Why would I go?
Yeah, and this is.
Where the heck is CoCo Fest?
Chicago.
Yeah, that ain't gonna ever happen.
And this is a really old microphone because it's a pre-Logitech Blue Yeti. Because Logitech bought out them, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I think.
I need a different game. This one's.
It's called Bootskell, so I'll go find that.
Oh, you're coming back? I'm losing low level.
Yeah, I gotta go get the other game. Will this keep playing if I pull the SD card? Yeah, it should, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it will.
I know nothing.
Yeah, you should be able to keep playing if I.
It should keep playing.
Kind of oh, it's back to the numbers thing.
But does she really want to keep playing? That's the question.
No, not really. This game actually really, really sucks. Like.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Bootskell is sort of like Tango from the arcade and system.
Bootskell's exactly like Pango from the arcade.
Oh, I think that's what he's gone to go get.
I never played it much. And well, I never played.
I'm 2 feet away from the keyboard and I can't reach it, so I can't press numbers. See, this is where this sucks, you know.
That's when you need to get a pointer thing.
That's what I have a husband for.
That's why I had children.
Yeah, no, I just have a husband.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I was considering that, but they all seem to be sphincter muscles. I decided to go with a wife instead, and then realized that was a mistake too. So I've got a happy marriage and enjoy life. I ever tell you about my happy marriage?
No, I knew you were married, but that's just.
Yes, married to a woman that lives in Iowa with her parents.
Another zip code.
And finds her in. She lives in Iowa with her parents and finds her soulmate every 6 to 8 weeks. And I live in Maryland, 1,052 miles away, with my girlfriend, happily.
So you guys have an open marriage.
Very open. I haven't talked to her in 3 years.
Wow.
What do you want, dog? You need to go outside.
You just need to find that $150 lawyer.
Yeah. Well, no, the problem is
I'm proud. Well, we're probably one of the very few couples that can say that we are happily married for 13 years in August, together for 20. We have no kids though, so that might be helpful.
No, I can tell you, Ron Delvaux got us all beat.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he went and got himself an awesome one in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Robbed the cradle.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't much older himself. Yeah, they've been married, what, 49, 48 years?
Yeah, I was thinking about 50.
Yeah, it's just under 50.
And what's their age difference?
Oh, it's not.
About
it's
equal.
2 years at most.
Okay, Lilibel and I are 5 years apart.
Yeah, they're like.
I'm 5 years younger than him.
You got 7?
I got 7. You're gonna try and beat it?
Well, I gotta get a score, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because people keep asking me and Missy when we're married, and we're already married. And they're like, "You are?" Yeah, we're just not married to each other. We like each other too much to ruin our relationship.
We were engaged for what, 6 years before we got married?
I don't know. You're keeping track of that. That's your drag.
I know.
Yeah. Missy and I.
Oh, it's 20 minus 13.
Missy and I were together 5 years, January 20th.
Yeah, Lo and I have been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and yet we're still kicking and not kicking each other.
Yeah.
We resist the urge.
Well, I work from home, and he hasn't killed me yet, so.
Oh,
Some close calls, though. Eh?
how many did you? Oh, what did you do? You have destroyed attacking times for
You
also.
got
I
to
got
the
10.
second
Oh,
level.
you got 10.
Yes.
Oh, so dude, what?
Well, you have to actually shoot them, right?
I did try to shoot them.
You got to level 2. Well done.
Yeah, I got to level 2 like a while when we first started playing too, right?
You just gotta take a picture of your score.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, I think it was like the third game I played, I got to level 2.
Really? Oh no, it's like.
Yeah, no, I can't use the joystick that long.
Well, I also wasn't playing with these settings, because what I was doing was when I first played it, I was just going through the easiest settings, and then I reduced them a little bit based on my play.
All right. Yeah, they get squirrely.
So you said you weren't playing, and I automatically filled in with the full deck.
Oh, I'm playing with a full deck. The problem is I'm playing poker with a pinochle deck.
All right, let's try the other game.
Please.
Hold that. Don't drop it.
When he suffers from CoCo boredom. There needs to be more to these games.
Well, you have to understand they came out quite a long time ago, right?
I don't have experience playing with a joystick.
Yeah.
Not touching that one. Touching that one. Family show.
Oh,
Bootskell, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
It's called
Okay.
Bootskell. BTS.
BOOT.
There it is.
Bootskell.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
And
have
what
a,
is this one supposed to be like?
Do I load the basic file? Is
I
that
think
like
the
a
binary
boot?
work.
The
binary,
binary
load
should
in.
work. Yeah.
Just load in.
I never know. What Hey, there we go.
For the Canadian people here, I have a question. For our Canadian,
This looks better than it should.
for our Canadian content, do both Mr. and Mrs. Annie count as 2, or do they just count as 1 because they're only on?
I think we'll count them as 2.
Okay, so
All right.
So we've got 3 Canadian and 3 American. So
I don't
50%
think it
Canadian
works.
content.
I think you have to use keyboard.
Yes.
You do have to use keyboard for it, I think.
Oh.
Bootskell.
And what are the keys?
Arrow keys or HJKL. Spacebar.
So it's just arrows? How do you... Oh, space.
Spacebar.
This is like fast Pengo.
Yes.
Or if you're playing on the ColecoVision, then it's using the joystick like this, like I'm playing. Oops, wait.
Oh.
Never mind. I'm not really playing on a ColecoVision.
What? Are you playing on?
You are being featured.
Does that mean I could play on the Atari then?
Absolutely. We said that if it's one of these multi-platform games, then you're allowed to show off what it looks like on the other systems.
Oh, well, you're supposed to tell us that you're playing on the ColecoVision.
Oh, hey, by the way, I'm playing on the ColecoVision.
Also, honestly, you couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
I mean, the characters look the same. The colors may be slightly different, but...
Well, I don't know, because I'm playing the CoCo 3 version, and I haven't seen the 2 version.
No, uses the keyboard, which means only low level can play.
I was playing on the MP10 earlier.
I'd have to go over there.
Yeah, you could see here.
I don't want to get up.
This is hard.
Here we are.
It is. Call it mine.
It cheats.
It cheats.
It's a hard version of Pengo.
Yeah. Guy.
Yeah, Curtis, I turned off RS-DOS in Xor to play it on mine. Curtis said that if you're the binary may crash eventually without the basic load. The binary is meant for the FET system. Disk.
I'm not sure what you're even supposed to do.
You have to push the blocks into the ghost thing like that.
Oh.
You see that?
Or drop one on top of them.
Yeah, he's a real bugger though.
But is it one of those games you just wander around until it kills you?
And my down key doesn't work very good.
No, once you kill all the ghosts, you go to a new level.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, did you send me a message?
Who?
Oh, you did.
You're gonna die.
Not to.
It's dry.
Oh, of course they respawn. There we go. Oh, I'm up here now.
Oh yeah, I'm fun to die.
That's not fair. What the hell?
Oh, and they're not gonna come after you.
What am I supposed to do here? Oh, come on. Oh.
And you're dead.
Oh, you can't kill me?
Nope. They can hit you, but they don't kill you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that's different
And
then.
then you can walk through them.
So they can only kill you with a block of ice or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
A block of this blue goop crap.
Yeah. That's still annoying. Oh, come on. 1680.
Yeah, there ain't no way I'm playing that one.
You don't want to try this one?
I don't like the keyboard.
Oh.
If I'm gonna use a keyboard, I may as well go and play Diablo. On my CoCo 5000.
Well, I might have to do something for the keyboard for you. Oh no.
Yeah, it's too difficult to move around here with all
Yeah, the chords are all short and
It's okay.
tables are in the way. I'm gonna play it again. It was better than the other one.
Oh, it looked way better than the other one.
Yeah. Is this a special graphics mode on the CoCo 3? Or is this something that the CoCo 2 would look like too?
I'm 3 is a higher res graphics
than
the CoCo 3.
Yes.
I'm playing on the CoCo 3. That's what it would look like on the CoCo 3.
Yeah, okay.
And let's just change here.
Yeah, I'm so used to that terrible video on the CoCo 2. Oh no. Oh.
Son of a beep.
And here's what it looks like on the MC10.
MC10?
Oh, I can't watch any of that fashion stuff.
C10 where?
Wah, wah. I would have to say this is one of my quieter class. Like dreams. I'm just chilled, laid back in my recliner watching him play.
Oh.
You missed.
Yeah. Oh, get this guy. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh crap. Oh.
To be getting stable now.
There you
That's
go.
that's an interesting. It's an interesting shooter, Coconut Bob.
It's another Inofuto game, aerial attack.
Oh yeah, that was
I
really
don't think
good.
I ever saw that one before.
Yeah, that's.
I think we
aerial.
had it in the game on a few weeks ago, or maybe not. I don't know.
That's aerial.
Oh.
That's the one called aerial.
No, this is aerial attack.
I don't know if we've had that one.
Maybe not. I downloaded a bunch
Oh,
of
no.
Inofuto games.
Hmm.
I don't recognize that one.
I wonder
We're
if
gonna
my
have it
internet
for
will
next
hold
week.
streaming.
That aerial attack, that's not a Inofuto game.
You're so quiet when you play.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and congratulations,
I don't.
Annie and Low Level. You now have your own label.
If you can stream.
When I highlight people on the gameplay, I have labels for certain regulars, and now have.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If you look on the stream.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah, if you look on the stream, you'll see.
I can't. I'm playing an intense game of Bootskell. Oh.
Wait a second here. He gets his phone, but I don't.
No, it's both of you, but you are first.
All right, it's all good. Not worried about it.
Come on up here.
I'm going in there on my phone to see.
Oh yeah. Get out of there, please. Oh.
Doesn't seem like this is going.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, at the top. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
I haven't even been checking if our chat rooms.
Oh no.
Nothing tonight. Nobody's watching.
Huh.
Okay, that's not true. There's 3 people watching.
Yeah.
One of them might be my phone.
Yeah, it very well could be.
Maybe people will pop in
There's
a
2
little
people
bit
watching us
later.
on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Coolidge. Welcome to our very intense night of playing CoCo games with CoCo Nation.
Hey,
As are all of our nights of playing CoCo games.
Always fun.
The family that CoCo's together stays together.
The only day of the week that Annie will try to keep her language to G rated.
You were trying.
I tried.
You can go.
Oh, my hand is like not liking this keyboard.
You can go to PG, just not PG-13.
You should try playing it on the MC10.
Oof.
Okay, now what? You done being frustrated?
I could. Is there really a version of this for the MC10?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a version of it for like
Oh.
80
You
different
gonna
systems.
bring up another system?
There's like 56
Well, I'll
different
get that.
versions of this game.
You can play it
For
on
56
Really?
different versions.
Is this the one that was written in language and then
It's
do you know what
you're breaking up.
You're siloning on
there's
us.
there's some game that was an example essentially of some build process that could build for multiple platforms.
Well, this is one of them. Yes, the guy that does this, he's got about 7 or 8 or 10 games.
Like it's using a library that's kind of universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got about 10 games. And
so this is the one then.
I sent you
I'm
a
not
link.
sure about this one, but he does even have a lot of versions for the Model 100.
I sent you a link for the website for this game. You can go and check it out, all the systems that it's available for. And if you chase pointers, you can see all the games that he has available.
He's going to get another system.
Yeah, it's let's see here. Let's list every system that Bootskell is available for. MSX, MSX, PC 8001, PC 8001 Mark II, PC 8001 Mark II SR, PC 6001, X1, MZ 1500, MZ 80B, MZ 2200, PC 8801, compatible with both V1 and V2 models, SMC 777, Cassiopeia 7, FM7, Cassiopeia T-Basic 1.1, FP 1100, Multi 8, DX Spectrum, Basic Master Level 3, Basic Master Junior 64K, Junior 200, Junior 100, Apple II, VIC 20, Commodore 64, M5, PV 2000, SC 3000 and the SG 1000, TV 1000, RX 78, Sega Master System, TRS-80 MC10, TRS-80 Color Computer, Commodore 16, Toyota, ColecoVision, CPC 464, Atari 800, Electron, TI-99 4A, 32K, Aquarius with 32K, PC 9800, VM or later, BBC Micro, PHC 25, S1, MZ 700, Basic Master Level 2, PC 6001 Mark II, PC 98 LT, TRS-80 CoCo 3, PC 6001 Mark II SR, DX81, Oric 1, TRS-80 Model 1, MZ80K and C, BZ200 with 16K, FM77 AV, MAP 1010 version 1, Atari 5200, PC 8201, PC G850, Game Pokemon, Game Gear, PC Engine, Acore Atom with 17K, Max Machine, Junior 7, JR 800, FP 200, MZ 2500, TRS-80 Model 100, PET 2001, Super Cassette Vision, PC 88 VA, Gakken TV Boy plus expansion card, HC20, nice Epson, Wonder Swan Color, FX 890p, PCE 500, UC10, IBM PC Junior with 8K, FM 11 6809, Microcomputer Mahjong, MZ 5500 400 line, PC 100, HC 40, Candy 200, FM 8, Creative Vision, IBM PC with CGA graphics, EK 80BS, MSX2, Atari Lynx with Game Drive, IBM PC EGA, and the Watara Supervision. That is all the systems that this game is available for.
Hey guys, let me ask you something. There used to be a place here where we can choose the quality of the streaming. Do you happen to know where exactly that is?
On YouTube?
No, right here on the Discord app.
Oh, when you go to share your stream, you select it.
All right. I'm gonna try that again. Okay.
This. Oh, Marco. Greetings, Marco. Thanks for joining us.
Hey there, Slippy. What's up, Slippy?
You gonna be playing this on the Apple too?
I haven't thought about that. My CoCo's what's set up right now, so.
I think I wasn't able to find where that option is. Try that again. So it's when you share your share the screen and there's this window and there's nothing more.
Do what now?
I'm waiting for it to reconnect.
Oh.
There we go. Reconnected.
How are you sharing your screen, CoCo?
I'm just sharing a window directly through Discord here. There's this share.
Yeah.
Share screen.
Yeah, when you click start streaming, it'll show you the options. First, it'll show you what you want to share, and then it shows you the options. And in that second options, down at the bottom, it shows you the resolution and frame rate. And you want to select the lowest one. You want to select 720p at 15 frames per second.
I'll try that again.
Yeah, Curtis, you can't put the link in there directly.
I don't seem to be able to find any place.
All right, it's okay. As long as
you said the lowest speed is 720p, 30 frames per second. Is that the lowest?
Usually 720p, 15 frames per second, but as long as you're 720p, it's all good. The thing is the reason why we set it low is because you're all streaming to me in Discord, and then I'm sending out for the screen, and anything higher than 720p won't really benefit anyone because we're all on a single stream, which is only 1024 by 768, I think. I don't remember what they streamed at.
I think you're only streaming at 720.
Yeah, but no options for that pops up here on Chrome with Discord.
This game is really boring for the person not playing.
Okay, it's all good.
This is what the 80s were like.
Oh, the people that don't play fall asleep?
No, you would put your quarter on the arcade game for being next in line, right?
Oh, and then you'd fall asleep.
No, and then you'd go away and come back and somebody took your quarter.
Then you'd fall asleep.
And then you'd play a game that's not as good until it was your time to try and play on the good game.
Then you fell asleep.
No, we didn't fall asleep back then. There was too much noise and action going on to be able to fall asleep.
Are you asleep?
I get the game slightly
I could
slower.
sleep right now. This is really boring to watch him play this.
Oh.
Game working, Erica, or is this just the demo?
No, it's it works, but it's just the internet. Guys are fixing the internet here today, so things are really moving in not in a good fashion.
Oh, it looked fine to me.
It seems to be fast enough right now. Let's see. I'll try to share the whole window then.
Hi, dear.
Watch the pouch, yeah.
Of course I will.
You pouch.
Oh,
I will go. Mama's gonna go.
there's got to be another game we can play.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Get this slightly higher.
Bye, baby bug. Honey, this cat won't let me go.
Let's see if this works in a good fashion. Speed this up a bit. Okay. All right, now the game is going slightly slower. That should be nice. Okay. All right. Okay, now this should be working fine. I hope.
Hey, Scott, welcome to the chat. Why don't you come join us and play a few games?
Hey, who, me?
Now, someone in our chat.
Sorry, we just had to close off our stream there because I'm starting to fall asleep. So low level's just comfy playing here, and I'm like.
So you just made him into a big pillow.
No, I'm just, we're sitting in two separate recliners here, so we're good.
Missy will turn me into a big pillow on our phone. He'll fall asleep.
No. You wouldn't let me do that.
No.
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 He doesn't like to be touched.
No. It's a spectrum thing.
Right,
You can't touch you unless you initiate the touch in the first place.
No, this seems to be working. Would somebody wanna play some barbarians?
Barbarians on what? Like you talking like Diablo, Conan, Baldur's Gate?
Actually, Conan, if you choose a set of stats like Strength, Wisdom, Intelligence, I can set one of these players to be you, and somebody else to choose different settings, and we can watch them battle.
Frozen square hole.
How does it all go in the square hole? No, man. Yep, square hole.
Music's nice though.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh.
This video broke her. She's crying.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't go in the square hole.
Is that the first one or the second one? It was the second one. Oh.
Because she keeps saying where it's gonna go, and then he puts it in the square hole.
Yeah.
You're like, goes and try it. What?
That's right. It goes in the square hole. Oh. Ugh, come on. Um, oh no. Come on. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
You guys are horribly quiet when you play games.
Concentrating too hard.
Okay.
Our unsavory elements are just delayed someplace else. Oh.
Yeah, we're all trying to stay PG-13.
Oh, that's okay. Sloopy has his moments of pancakes and
Muffins.
waffles. Yeah. Ooh, I just killed two with one block.
It did. Bonus got it.
What you do have is bad posture.
Want to post your scores? If I send you your pictures.
You could just post them for us. Just put, when you put mine up, just say Annie.
Okay.
Oh, not this time.
You only played the one game, right?
Yeah. It's only 9:30, but I really want to say it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
No, I don't. Well, I
It's
know where
9:30.
50 miles.
I know where one is.
I don't know where our dog is, so.
He's sleeping in my office.
There.
Down. Slightly forward. You don't have a double chin. What you do have is bad posture. So all you need to do is 2 steps. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Your chin slightly forward and then slightly down, and look at the difference that makes. You don't have a double chin. What you do.
Ridiculous, yeah.
Huh?
Just looking at the video there.
TikTok videos.
Yeah.
Try this one more time.
You can make the same noise with their phone.
Oh, phone noises. Let me see.
Did you see the one where the guy takes a picture of his wife's phone, like on the counter?
Yeah, yeah.
And then she leaves the house
you
and he
forgot
texts
your
her
phone.
and you forgot your
Yeah.
phone, and she looks at her phone to come back in to look for her phone. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that was funny.
You're making blonde women look really, really bad.
Oh man, that kid's gonna throw up.
No, apparently he gets up and walks away.
Really?
Perfectly fine.
Is that still going?
Mother was a turnip twaddler.
Turnip twaddler.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want any trouble. I got 5 chickens. I don't want any LED on them. None. And my shirt 5 times. 5 times.
I don't understand.
He put the chicken UPC on his shirt.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want them to use the laser on his chickens, but they're going. He wants it to be used on his shirt. So
Oh.
like, what?
Hmm. Ooh,
I got this.
got 2 of them.
Two.
2 of them.
Did you guys hear about that Mountain Dew story?
No.
Apparently, this guy bought a bottle of Mountain Dew and there was a mouse in it, and he called the company, and he tried to sue them for it, and he lost the case because Mountain Dew said that, well, in 2 weeks the mouse will disappear because Mountain Dew will eat it. So
No, that's BS.
yeah, I don't know, man. So he lost the case, and so apparently Mountain Dew can dissolve bodies.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I wouldn't drink that stuff. Not on your life.
More like Coke.
Yeah, I've seen experiments with Coke where they'll let stuff set for weeks.
Like, it'll dissolve iron, and yeah, if you throw a nail in there, it won't.
Oh, we used to clean pipes once in a while.
Will you stop moving around so I can hit you?
I think like every 5, 7 years, a story about a rat or a cockroach inside one of these products pop around.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while I don't hear the McDonald's meat made of worms, right? It used to be a classic one.
Yeah, I remember that when I was in high school, about 30 years ago.
Universal.
Or the mouse meat McNuggets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right, well, I'm being called away, so I will be back.
Look, Ken.
That
So,
is Ken.
Good to see you
Right,
survive
night,
Disneyland, Ken.
Yes.
don't take too long.
Well, I went to Universal Studios. My sister went to Disneyland.
Ah, okay.
But I barely survived. Too many flipping people.
Yep.
You would enjoy Carnival in Brazil.
Ooh. Come on, get over here. Oh, cheese and crackers.
Oh, I haven't tried this one yet.
Oh, hey, it's the car racing game. That looks nice. I didn't give it a try yet. The last demo.
Oh, the Spy Hunter, yeah.
Are you
I haven't
streaming
tried it yet either.
directly from real computer?
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
I got the stupid scan lines on. There we go.
I like the car design. The cars are pretty great.
They look pretty good.
Does remind of Color Car a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Especially the bridge.
Not bad at this.
Oh, I'll probably be trying that this weekend. How good does it play?
I mean, it plays pretty smooth, but it's not a finished product. It's not like my shots aren't doing anything or. Okay, I guess they do.
Are you running what's that system? How are you connecting the color computer to your monitor?
I have a USB. It says USB 3, but it's USB 2 HDMI capture. And right now I'm on a Gimme X computer with a VGA going out to a VGA to HDMI converter.
All right. I was wondering about the sides, the trees. That's supposed to be green. They're actually the opposite of that purple.
That could be something on the Gimme X. I'm on a Gimme X machine, not a standard Gimme. So I don't know.
All right. So the artifact colors are emulated.
Something's happening with
yeah.
the computer. And it wasn't doing this the other day. I think it has to do with all the live streams going on, and I can't turn the mute off. And my mouse is like,
Can you use the trackpad?
no, I can't find the mouse. No, we're on the screen right now.
Well, you see that little hole in the baseboard of the wall? Look inside there. Might find it there.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well, our thing's showing us as muted, but it's not.
It's not muted. Okay.
I'm having issues.
We weren't going to say anything.
We don't see it.
Hopefully it stays that way. This game is more boring than the other game.
No, this is awesome.
I beg to differ.
You want a
If you
fun
don't like
game?
it, wait till next week or the week after. In this case,
You want to play a fun
You guys
game?
keep saying this, and it never happens.
Hey, you want to play a fun game? Play Neutroid.
Which version?
Any of them.
Reloaded.
It's like about 1,000 of them.
They're all great.
Yeah, they are. I still have to play the last one.
Oh, Neutroid.
I like the way the shock goes on the screen. The effect's pretty cool.
Yeah, you mean Neutroid Reloaded?
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Nick's latest too. Looks like it's coming up pretty good.
Yeah.
Read it. This girl. You were switching Coconut Bob. You were switching modes, right?
Yeah.
There was one that came up
So,
with the
yeah,
green.
so I changed the machine.
That's why I asked
Now I'm
you
on
about the. Oh no, that's more like an Apple thing. Because there was this chap that made this board to connect the computer to HDMI or something like that, and he's using tables to look around on the artifact thing, and I believe it's one of them is flipped. The greens is flipped with the purple. That's why I asked you how.
Right, so I changed machines. Now I'm on one with the RGB to HDMI converter. So I can pick any of the 4 quadrants. It'll do 90 degrees instead of 180 degrees out. But none of them really look.
Are you done?
I'm gonna play a little more.
I assume that's supposed to be blue water.
Yeah, it's the opposite of that. The main car is supposed to be red, like that. But right on the sides, that kind of bluish purple supposed to be.
Hmm.
You guys doing an excellent job on that game. It's
yeah.
It moves around really fast.
Yeah, for what it is, I mean, just a concept so far, it's still pretty neat.
And then you get the score going. It's coming up really great. I would have no idea how to come up with that.
Oh, I'm not streaming anymore. I disconnected again. The whole computer is messed. Yeah, it's not.
have you tried rebooting?
Usual.
I've done that way too much today.
I'll give this a try on a real CRT, maybe this weekend. But yeah, it looks awesome.
It is.
Every time I do this, it crashes the computer.
Well, don't do that.
Trying again.
That's fun.
And is that just not making any noise?
At the moment, yeah, there's no noise.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Okay.
yeah. Mm.
Ouch.
Mixed levels. Looking at the Donkey Kong version, I suppose you guys know about that Donkey Kong some
Transcode? Yeah, from Glenn Hewlett.
movies, right? Indiana Jones, Conan, Aliens. You guys have seen that one, right?
I don't know.
So you cut out there for a
It's
moment. The Donkey Kong Transcode, that would be Glenn Hewlett. What was the other one?
Oh no, I was saying that I believe a couple of years ago, there is this guy who made a game for Windows for modern desktops, and it's a very pixel version of Donkey Kong, but its theme is based on classic movies, and it's got owns aliens. There's a whole bunch of movies.
Interesting.
There's a whole bunch of different movies. Oh, I might as well put it on the chat.
Yeah.
Including there's one team for Donkey Kong which is based on that movie from John Carpenter. I love that movie. It's Big Trouble in Little China. It just it's just amazing.
Ken, if you're still there, Ryguard type, Canadian type. Yes, it's a spy hunter development for the CoCo.
Are we done? Yeah.
All right.
Ken.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you for joining us. All the other stuff. Hey, when people leave, but they already left. All right, one more cussing it.
No.
Finally, fine.
You son of a. Right.
All right, I have had enough fun for one night. I need to go enjoy some adult libations.
His fun meter is pegged. Catch you on the flip side.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you for
something
joining
like
us.
that.
Have a good night.
Y'all too. Cheers, everybody.
Okay, see, there's a match around there. That must be Mauricio.
I'm here.
Oh, hello, Mauricio. How are you doing tonight?
Hi guys. Hi, I'm fine. It's a pretty good game. I want to see finish soon.
And how's your game going? Did you advance it?
Not much. I need to do some things that Simon give me to study. But I'm with a lot of job stuffs and family, and anyway, I didn't get to code a few in these days. So maybe next week.
Hopefully, it's done for the Brazilian color computer party.
All right. One more. Then I'm done.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. Let me check Sloopy's performance. Not pretty good. Sort of a tango, right? Don't think I ever played that one. Oh, the ghosts push the blocks too. That's neat.
They destroy them.
You can too.
Yeah, you can too. If the block can move, then it moves. If it can't move, then it gets destroyed.
And what about those the gray ones?
Those are unmovable.
They're unmovable and unbreakable.
All right. Those levels random?
You little son of a. But get up here and take it.
Almost.
Got him.
The neighbors are doing quite some noise here. I hope it's not coming through to you guys.
Not really.
Ooh, got a double. Hey.
I believe the audio suppression is doing a good job then.
Yeah. All we can hear is you.
Right.
I pushed it. Yeah, I got something.
Hey. Yeah, I just saw the ghost pushing a block, which was unblocked, right? So they had the same ability as you do.
Yeah. Son of a.
Son of a goal.
So what is Ken playing? You're a million.
And let's see.
Let's see.
Hey, hello, Paul. How are you doing?
My right button.
I guess I'll go grab the drink and I'll be back in a second.
All right. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
I'm good. Is my microphone working?
What?
I was wondering if my microphone was working, but I guess it is.
Sure. A little low, but yes. It's all good. How are you doing this fine?
Very good, thanks. How about you?
I'm playing some. It's not Atari, but it's a good close second.
Very cool.
Yeah, Scott, it does seem to be a pretty good game. I knew that I would. I figured it out. Yeah, like it. Takes some time getting used to. Fortunately, my keyboard is not cooperating. I think it needs a good cleaning. So, what are you working on, Paul? New iteration of card game of poker, or something else?
I heard card game of poker. Was that for me?
Yeah, I said. What do
Sorry,
you
say it again, Floopy.
So, what are you working on, Paul? Working on a card game, a new version of poker, or something?
Nothing right now. I was looking at for my next project either trying to go back and do a hero clone, that Atari 2600 game,
Mm-hmm.
or I saw a game, honestly, for the first time ever, called what was it called? Air Destroyer. That was a arcade game in like the early '80s, and I think it also ended up coming out on the Nintendo, like the first Nintendo, and that looked pretty cool too. But I don't know, probably nothing for a while.
Is the game you're talking about one that has the flying? It's like 3D, and you were like flying a plane from behind, shooting stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's sort of just Galaga at the end of the day, but it definitely looks like it's 3D, and the sprites. It's not really 3D. The sprites will get a little bit bigger as they come as they come to you, but yeah, that one. I think you've got it.
Yes, my brother. We used to play that game on the arcades quite a lot. My brother, which is who is a fan of World War II, World War One stuff.
Yeah.
He was quite hooked on that game back in the days. I just found it out about it not I guess some 3 months ago. I actually had forgotten about that game. It has some pretty funky sounds, right? It kind of gets annoying after a while.
I've only seen a video of it being played, and I didn't have the sound turned on, so I'll have to go back and listen to it. But it definitely looked like it. It looked like something that would be hard to do on the CoCo 2 because of the scrolling, but probably could be done pretty nicely on a CoCo 3. So I don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I recall the annoying part of the sound was the machine guns from the plane. The machine gun sounded like popcorn. It was a little bit weird.
Which game are you talking about?
I think it's called Air Destroyer, I think.
Let me check. I think we're talking about this name. Let me check here.
Can I make 2 recommendations to consider?
Sure.
All right. One is something like Chopper Command on the Atari 2600, or Empire Strikes Back. They're both similar games where you're.
Yeah.
That would be. That would be one recommendation. The other one would be it's actually available for several different systems. One of my favorite 8-bit games in general is Fort Apocalypse.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
It's an awesome game. It's available for the Atari 8-bit computer and the Commodore 64, and they're very similar in both systems. A little bit more complicated than Copper Command, but it's a very popular and excellent game.
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's neat. I think I've played that before in my friend's C64.
Yeah.
40 years ago.
The arcade game we were talking about is Sky Destroyer, right?
Right. That's right. Sky Destroyer.
Yes, 1985. Yes, we were quite young.
Yeah.
Yeah, either one of
The
them would be awesome.
one game these days I saw from Indie Retro News was this newer Atari game, but not the 2600. It's the later Atari systems. It's called Dreadnought something, and it does remind me a little bit of Dreadnought Factor on the Intellivision. That's a pretty great game, and I believe the Atari something 800, the later models, they have a Dreadnought Factor game, but instead of horizontal shooter, it's vertical. That's a pretty good game too. It's one that are on my lists of I have to take a look at sometime.
I think that you could do a really good like the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back or Chopper Command. You could probably do a really good
Strikes Back.
rendition. You could probably do a really good
What-
rendition of that on the CoCo 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Even though it's a
You're looking
side
for a new
scroller.
game to do?
Yeah. Even though it's a
Always.
even though it's a side scroller, is most of the action is happening in a single, where you're not, the whole screen's not scrolling. It's just the illusion of scrolling with the sprites moving around.
Right.
I think that would play well to the strengths of the CoCo. Whereas Fort Apocalypse.
Well, Paul, I have to
Go ahead, Erico.
go on, Sloopy. No, go on.
Well, with Fort Apocalypse, that would probably more have to be a CoCo 3 game with the detail and such.
I think if you're looking for a game to do, I believe the Camel game, the continuation would be an awesome.
What's it called?
Similar to Copper Command and Empire Strikes Back. Toplifter is also a game that's very similar.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
I like the faster action Copper Command and Strikes Back.
Yes, the Empire is a very fast game. There is I've got a folder full of mock-ups and possible game ideas. Existing games that I enjoy into either P Mode 4, that Fat Colors, or SG4. And that's one game I truly enjoyed from the Apple II was Goonies, right? I never had Goonies on color computer.
Yeah, that was another good game.
And the Apple II version was pretty interesting. The MSX version was pretty great too. They're quite different, even in gameplay. But I kind of like the Apple II version for some reason.
Yeah, I played that on the Atari 8-bit as well, and I think I've tried it on the Commodore 64 as well.
How did that go on the Atari? I saw screenshots, saw videos. It looked similar to the Apple II, but I believe that Atari system is stronger, right?
Yes, much. Yeah,
Did you ever complete it?
I may have back in the day. And the thing about the Atari 8-bit is graphics were much stronger in it than most other systems because of the graphics processing in it. It was actually the first true GPU available for any computer, well, any home computer. It the video chips that has two video chips that do the display. They actually have their own programming language that you actually have to program.
That's the Atari that also has artifact colors, right?
Yes.
I've never actually seen that one in real life. They never came to Brazil.
No.
And occasionally on Retro Computer Fests and Retro Video Games Fests. I think I saw them there, but just a machine. I never saw it run.
You're in.
Since you know a lot about Atari, Sloopy, do they all have the same sound solution?
Yes, they all have.
Because I usually. All right, I usually get this when I watch all the Atari games.
Mhm.
It seems to me that they sound their sounds are very similar.
Yeah.
Throughout the line of their computers.
Yep. The Atari.
What do they use?
They use the Pokey chip. It's custom made for it. The Atari 8-bit line is technically they're all the same. The difference between the 800 and the 800 XL and the 130 XE is basically memory configuration. Whereas the Atari 800 had a maximum 48K, the 800 XL gave you a full 64K because you can swap in and out the ROM, the hardware chips. So you can swap them out and then have a full 64K of RAM. 130 XE.
And they're not all running the same processor, are they?
Yep. Yep, they run the same exact CPU. They all run the same clock. They run the same. The Atari 8-bit is 5 basic chips. The Antic and the GTIA, which does the graphics. The Pokey, which does sound, keyboard, and paddle controls. The PIA, which is a standard 6520. And then the CPU, which is a modified version of the NMOS 502. And those 5 basic chips are same in all the Atari 8-bits. That's also used in the Atari 5200 and the Atari XE game system.
How could they run a whole line of computers with the same processor? That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's over time. I mean, the Atari 400 and 800 were from 79 to 82, and then they had the 1200 XL for a short period, but then from 82 to 84, they had the 800 XL, 600 XL, and 800 XL, and then 84, 85, and newer, they had the 65 XE and the 30 XE. You're in.
Many of those. How many of those do you happen to own?
Yeah, I own them all. I mean, I didn't have a CoCo
Oh, heck.
until. Yeah, I didn't have the CoCo until recently. Back in the day, I was an Atari person. Which you're in Brazil, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking for a TK2000. You can find one. I'll trade you an Atari for it.
Oh, they're not too impossible to find. It's just that sending them overseas is really complex these days.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Sending to Brazil is complex too.
Oh yeah, extremely.
But yeah,
ridiculously expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you could find a TK2000, I'd be willing to trade an Atari 800 XL for it.
Oh, they do pop in every now and then. It's just that within our retro groups, right, in WhatsApp and that kind of stuff,
Yep.
pop out every now and then. They're not extremely expensive, But the TK2000 is quite heavy. It's a big machine.
Yeah. Well,
And
they looked
I,
like they looked like
I,
the Atari
I,
1200
cur-
XL.
I currently, sorry, I currently don't know. Currently don't know anyone who I could recommend you buy from. For example, if you're looking for CP400s or Brazilian computer versions, clones,
Yep.
then I know a lot of people that you can definitely trust, right? Like Mauricio, who was here a while ago, Luciano. There's just a whole crowd of people who will do the right thing. Now, on the Apple side of thing, on the TK2000 side of thing, that line of Apple clones, I just don't happen to know anyone I trust. But if you're really looking for that, I can ask those friends around and see if they know somebody that will do that.
Yeah, because I'd be willing to trade either an 800 XL or a 130 XE for 1,000.
Well, if you get to talk with these people, you have to offer them.
Yeah.
Over to Brazil, spend some time here, and bring the whole stuff and those shops, especially on Hatcher SC, right? Last year I saw there were a few TK2000s on the show.
Yep.
And
yeah, there was one at VCF East 2 weeks ago.
They're pretty neat.
Jim Gary asks if there's an MC10 version of your a fighting game coming.
Didn't get the last part.
Do what? You're breaking up.
Yes, I don't think the internet's.
You planning on doing a MC10 version after you're done the CoCo version?
Oh, you said Jim Jerry asked it that?
Yeah, Jim
Did I
Gary.
get that correct?
Yes.
I'll definitely pester Jim Jerry to see if he's interested in trying that out.
Well, he asked in the chat.
Well, I can't do MC10 stuff, but I'll sure contact him and see if he would like to give it a go.
Erico, this game is
It
in
should
basic?
be. It's in UG Basic.
UG basic, okay.
That's a basic that they it's designed for multiple systems, so it'll run on a bunch of different 8-bits.
It's an open source Windows modern computer basic, right? It's a modern basic, no lines, nothing. And it compiles to machine language on a whole bunch of 8-bit systems. And the author has been around here at Discord doing, helping out with the integration of the color computer. And it looks pretty nice. I wanted to do something with it for quite some time. Life was quite busy. And just about a couple weeks, I had some pretty good free time. So I knocked this test out. It's a little bit more than a test, right? It's a proper test. It's badly written, but it works. That's something I love about Basic. You can bash code and thing works. This is why I always loved it Basic.
It looks
And
fantastic.
well, what can I say? It seems like UG Basic does an excellent job. I'm quite happy with it. It's pretty neat too.
Yeah, Jim, it's there's a link for the UG Basic text chat. I know they have compilers for several other systems.
Right. If Jim is listening to us,
yes.
Hey Jim, when I get this complete, and I hope to get this complete this weekend, so there's enough time prior to enough time, right? A week prior to the CoCo Fest. Is as I get it done, I will contact you, and I'll send you the code. And I believe that's possible to do on the MC10. I recall you once said something about a compiler on the MC10, and that would be great too. It could benefit. And yes, I think it's possible, and it shouldn't be too much of a trouble to port because fight game is just a set of animations that you control joystick. So apart from the intelligence of the enemies or something like that, it's a pretty straightforward game to do. It's somehow simple, right? So I believe it should be very, very possible. The only problem would be how you would tackle the controls. Currently, as we see here, the guys are playing by themselves because they don't own joysticks. But through emulation, and it's a two joysticks game, so that would be the deal to solve. How would you push that to MC10? Maybe two keyboards, right, to have one player against the other. You don't have to pull many keys, right? It's just back, forward, and slash. So I believe it should be possible.
Yeah, Jim, if you're on the Discord, there's a channel for the UG Basic CoCo Discord. Yeah, I was just looking. It doesn't seem that the MC10 is supported, but they are. It's on the list of machines to eventually be supported.
I think the first thing we should be will have to look is the processor. If YouTube Basic currently supports a machine that has the same processor, then I believe it should be possible.
6803. And I don't think there is one yet.
Yeah, it uses 6803, and there is no process. There is no system that's supported with the 6803. 6809 is similar, but not quite.
Well, if Basic generates 6809 assembly code at the end of the day, I mean, a guy could convert it to 6803.
And Jim also enjoys writing a lot of basic games on the MC10, and there is this compiler for the MC10 Basic. That could be a good path.
That's what he was saying. Greg Dion's MC basically. No, it seems to mostly be they have support for the Z80, 6502, 6809. If you go to the website that I linked, it shows in there what's supported. But yeah, they're eventually going to be putting it on 68,000 systems and others. 6510 is supported.
But like I said, Jim, the code is very simple. The biggest trouble would be as I send you the code, you will have the hexadecimals for the graphics, right? And they are neatly packed. So it should be no trouble porting it directly to BASIC. Does the MC10 does it have on-go sub? Or no, right? Just
I don't think so.
Oh, hang on, chaps. Be back in a second.
All right. There you go, Jim. Why don't you get with the UG Basic project and get it ported to the MC10? That'd be a good project for you. Get it done by Septandy, and then you have a great show for Septandy to do.
You were talking, sorry, Sloopy, I got it midways. You're talking to Jim?
Yeah, I was telling Jim he should port UG Basic to the MC10, and then he could do a CoCo Nation show about it for Septandy.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Latest discussion on UG Basic is that it currently does not support the sound with its own comments, right? But one thing nice, one thing superb about UG Basic is that it keeps the ROMs and it has peek and poke. So if you know the way about the ROMs, or if you can inline assembly directly, you can call those things. And this I find this pretty interesting on this proposition on this basic. It's pretty great.
Jim, this is a great opportunity for you to learn the assembly language. Then you can do ML and do great things.
Oh wait, Jim doesn't know assembly?
No, he does entirely basic.
Oh great, that's exactly with me. Yes, keep that way, Jim. Keep that way. We are correct. Let's push basic forever.
I know 6502 assembly, but I don't 809.
Also, you're the one who's going to port it.
I haven't done 6502.
It's just a superset.
Yeah.
It's just a superset. You can do it.
You can do it, Jim.
For sure.
We have faith in you. All right. We've been doing this show for almost 2.5 hours, so I'm going to end the show. So.
Well, we're not even going to get to half the time of CoCo Nation standard episode.
No, this
that's
this
no,
is the
we
game
gotta-
one. This is the game one challenge, not the actual CoCo Nation. CoCo Nation's on Saturdays.
No.
Yeah.
So
We gotta go on with that Iranian.
So-
We gotta go with that Iranian movie style things, like 6 hours movie.
yeah. So everyone, thank you for joining us for another great episode of the CoCo Nation Game One Challenge Live. Join us Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, when we will be announcing the scores for Bootskell and talking about tips and tricks, and also talking about Crystal Revenge. We'll also be talking about the next game for the following two. Well, actually, it's going to be 3 weeks, because next weekend we have CoCo Fest. Yay! I hope to see everyone there. And we will be talking about that on Saturday as well, along with all kinds of wonderful news. And we will be also doing project updates and acquisitions, and everyone's favorite part of the CoCo Nation, the CoCo Nation news. So
I thought it was when the program was over.
no.
Oh, wait a minute. My bad.
You're supposed to be watching it, or at least meditating on it. That's it. Yeah, my eyes are closed because I'm meditating on the news. So
Chris Spoil does an excellent job. It's telling the truth, it's one of the parts Sometimes when I'm in a huge hurry, it's one of the parts I try to at least get through.
Yep. So thank you everyone for joining us. And, go on, people. Bye.